Hey guys, I'm Bronson, and I'm excited to show you today a near complete Welcome to Wrath set that I acquired and me putting it into a binder. So, just a little bit about me is that when I play trading card games, I especially like to collect completed sets. I don't know what it is. I think the reason is because I love the artwork and I love each card, and it's nice to get like a bunch of different cards and seeing the completed set of all the artwork on the exact set in a binder, and it's a feeling of completion and something to chase after. So I'd really recommend it if you're a collector where you enjoy the artwork, you enjoy the cards, and you want to have something where you can just chill out and have a nice drink and flip through a binder and just enjoy it. So I will go over the supplies I have right now. We've got our durable view binder. This is like a really cheap ass binder that you get at Walmart. um, yeah, it's just a normal binder. This I don't think is the biggest deal. You can have anything. I would definitely get D-ring binders. Definitely get that D-ring. So when it has like a full circle, sometimes you can get binder dings that way. So something to look forward to, or something to avoid, not look forward to. Then we got these 18 pocket side loader pages from Ultra Pro or Ultimate Guard, and I really like these. They're black and they look really nice in a black binder. I forgot how much these are. The binder itself that I got was like $4, so that's super cheap. And these I think maybe $8 each, so it's not too bad. It's just nice, and it's a great way to hold all your cards. So without further ado, let's do this. I think I'll do this one first because I already opened it for something else. And with Flesh and Blood, I was really confused at first how I was going to do this, because in other card games I would do it by color, like Magic the Gathering. Or actually in Magic the Gathering I did it by the the numeric uh, lettering on the top. I do it alphabetical order. That's it. Don't judge me, guys. So I would do it alphabetical order, and that's how I would place them in the thing. With Flesh and Blood, the way I want to do it, I think is the best, is at the very bottom. You have the card number. So this is Welcome to Wrath 0001. So this is going to be the first, and I'll go from there. So that is how I'm going to do it, and I think it's going to turn out good. Because what you notice is like this is Reinar, and that's one, he's two, so all of his cards are going to be close together, and I'm going to put them in. And yeah, just to warn you again, this is going to be a super long video. So sit back and relax. I'm just going to rant and ramble and tell you what I think about things, and speed it up a little bit, but I am in no rush, man. Like this, if you haven't set collected for anything, you gotta do it. Like, it's just so nice putting the cards in the sleeves and seeing each card for the first time. Like with Magic the Gathering, especially, one of my favorite sets, and you guys will never guess it, but it's Fallen Empires. And I know, you're gonna be like, "What, dude? Like, Fallen Empires was the worst Magic the Gathering set ever." And I'm gonna tell you, like, no, man, it's awesome. Like, have you seen the artwork? Have you seen the artwork of Fallen Empires? It's really cool. It reminds me more of a Flesh and Blood, honestly, because Flesh and Blood is so raw and real, and I feel like, Magic the Gathering was trying to go that direction back in the day, but like at the end of the day, if you have a huge market segment of young kids and adults, you don't want to alienate any segment. You don't want to alienate those kids. You don't want to make your game too graphic, and then their parents are gonna be like, "Oh, well, I don't want Johnny to be playing this game because it has like blood and gore." Whereas Flesh and Blood is like they came right off the bat and said, "Hey, we're making an adult ass game. This is not for young kids. This is for anyone 16 and up." So that is the cool thing about Flesh and Blood. And I wish Magic the Gathering did that more, but at the end of the day, they've got to make their numbers, and whatever sells, sells. But you know what? I'll tell you, man, even though something might sell and you might sell out and it might feel good, at the end of the day, does that stuff even matter? I mean, especially if you're like a creator, if you're an artist, or if you're just the person behind the desk at Wizards of the Coast, like, don't you want to look back at the end of your life and think, man, I made a really cool product. Like, I was happy about this. And I don't know. That's kind of what I think. I think at the end of the day, the people at Legend Story Studios are going to look back at what they did and think, wow, like, we changed the game. We flipped the tables. We did something cool. And, oh man, it's going to be cool. Yeah, and as you'll notice, this is extremely time consuming, but extremely rewarding. It's so nice. Like, sometimes I'll just buy a bunch of cards and sort them and put them in sets. And after they're done in sets, you put them in these binders. And I've got a nice amount of completed sets of Magic the Gathering, and I have them in these really nice uh, light brown binders. And in the light brown binders, it's going to look so nice on a shelf when I get one of those one these days. But for now, gonna have to wait. And it's interesting to note too, like I guess with this set, Welcome to Wrath, the card number is, it goes from red, yellow, blue. So let's go red, yellow, blue, red, yellow, and then blue. That's interesting. Let me read though the first. Let me make sure that this is, yeah, okay. So the card right here is 18. These sleeves hold 18 cards. I guess we're missing one. Oh, I know. We're missing the legendary. So, yeah, that's gonna have to wait for whenever Bronson gets extremely rich, which probably won't happen ever. But hey, like, does it really matter? Like, literally, this whole set didn't cost too much, and literally, I'm missing this card, and I'm missing, 5 legendaries and 1 fable. Like, is that really a big deal? I, it's not really a big deal at all. I mean, you still got, look at you got huge stacks of cards. You've got a lot to look at. It's a really cool thing to collect, and I think at this time it's just such a great. I mean, these cards are priced very well, and what's crazy to me too is there's a lot of guys on eBay who are selling either complete commons or complete common and rares. I was lucky enough to find this set, which was a complete common, rare, and majestic. So there's just no legendaries and no fables. So I really like that because the majestics are, oh man, they're pretty pricey, especially the generic ones. So gotta watch out for that. But yeah, you see this? Oh man, it looks so nice. This guy, this guy's too much. Like, they don't call them orcs, but these things are definitely orcs. I mean, maybe they say it in the lore somewhere that I haven't read, but I do not remember them calling them orcs. Oh, sweet, bravo. My man. I want to see, though, is this 37, which makes sense. Just weird how it, like, bleeds over to this page, but oh well. Yeah, and I know what you're thinking. You're like, man, this is incredibly boring, but lately I've realized you really have to just take stock in what you have and just appreciate it, man. I mean, life's too short, and what's crazy is that, no matter where you are in life, there's always something to be thankful for, and things aren't permanent. Permanence is an illusion. You don't have everything for a long period of time. Things fade and melt away. So you need to realize what you have and say, hey, I know this is going to leave me one day, and that is fine. because that is life. Oh my gosh, look at that card. Gosh, I love Showtime. That's so cool. Bravo is cool, man. I think oh, geez. His cards are going to be worth a lot one day. I just have a feeling. And I mean, if you look at the website for Flesh and Blood, the 4 people who have reached legend status for the hero is all Bravo. So I feel like he's going to be out of print like real fast because people just keep winning with him. And it's because his abilities like really synchronize with that crush mechanic. It's pretty good, man. I really like the defensive cards. His defenses are high, his attacks are huge, and the abilities from the attacks are really devastating. And his hero ability makes it so you can't really block his attacks. it's like it's like an it's like an infinite loop. It's pretty ridiculous. I think I mixed up my binders. Oh, there we go. Okay. Got it sorted, guys. So we're 3 in out of 14. So stay tuned. Let me make sure. Yeah, 56. Oh, wait, does that make sense? Yep, that makes sense. Wait, does that make sense? 56. Maybe I'm missing one, guys. Oh, I think I skipped the Bravo. See, this is the hard part too when you're not paying attention, you're not reading. So I was looking at like 56 is definitely not divisible. Let's see, 39, 38, 40, 42. So this is where the legendary card is supposed to go. So backtracking. Hang on. And this is going to happen to you at least once or twice. It's no big deal. But now I know what to look out for. So when I see a hero card, I know that, hey, there's some legendary card coming in. Because I just think that collecting them by numbers is the smartest way to go. Because it's just, it groups the cards with the correct hero, and it just makes sense. Man, one day, oh man, it would be great to get those legendary cards. But right now, my wallet just can't handle that. This is the fun part. Yet this time, I'm really liking the game, and I'm really liking collecting the cards. The collectability of the cards seems like it's going to really increase over time, especially because of the unlimited sets. I mean, I keep hearing people say, oh, I'm going to collect with the normal set, and then I'm going to play with the unlimited cards, which I think is really smart because the unlimited cards are going to have more print run, so they're going to be less demanded. Whereas these cards, I mean, guys, I don't think the print run is too big. And I mean, I made a video out there, and there's this guy, AC Whammy, on Reddit, and he was able to back into the print run numbers for Welcome to Wrath, and it was pretty small, man. It kind of shocked me. Like the total number of booster boxes he predicted was like 22,000, and like that is nothing. It just made me think like how many cards of each card are there, and I did the math a little bit, and I think the commons are somewhere like 40,000, and it seems like a lot now, but if you think about time, time destroys all things, and these things aren't going to last like for 20 years, you know. You might start with 40,000 cards, but how many? And my camera went out. uh, yeah, so I was recording and I went on for 20 minutes with the camera off, but my apologies, but here's what we got, and this is the final product. I'm going to now put it in the binder. It's really cool. This is probably my favorite part. Like once everything's in the pages, then all we do is slip it in that binder. So I'll put this to the right. Uh, get the binder, and all I did was keep going in order from least to most greatest in here, and I skipped the slots for the legendaries, the ones that we were missing in order, but finished up the pack. Very happy with these binders. They hold the cards very well. So with this thing that I get from Walmart, I'll usually take this sheet out in the front. It'd be cool to put like some nice artwork. Oh, you know what I need? I need to print out a map of Welcome to Wrath. Oh my gosh. That is gonna look so cool. Oh, can't wait to do that. I just thought of that, and oh man, that shit's going down. So I'm gonna take these pages, we open it up, and again, just to tell you guys, these D rings, these are the ones to get because they make it so your pages don't fold on top of each other, and when they fold on top of each other, they will dent your cards, and it sucks. So, and I mean, this binder is super cheap. You can get it at Walmart for, I think I got it for like $4.50, maybe $5. So, yeah, it's not too bad. Just gonna slowly put them in, maybe 3 at a time. It's a good amount. And I was thinking, so this is only Welcome to Wrath. I think I might be able to have the Arcane Rising set and Crucible of War. We'll see. We'll see how many pages this thing can handle. I still need to go out and get more pages, but other than that, I really like these binder types, especially this Ultimate Guard page holder. It's really nice. And just to give a disclaimer, I'm not affiliated with any of these products. I'm just telling you because I enjoy them and want you to enjoy the same thing. So that's it, man. So this is your binder completed. This has a good amount of room to grow. So I think I'm going to put Arcane Rising in here. It's going to be cool. So what I like about this is just whenever I'm having a day where, I just want to be appreciative of something. I take this out, other sets in the past and just open it up and take advantage of the artwork and, notice like, bravo, man. Like, look at that. It's just beautiful card work. Like, the artwork in this set, especially Crippling Crush is so cool. Look at that. That is just a pretty card. Not much to say about that, but, at the end of the day, you gotta enjoy life, guys. And putting stuff together like this, man, oh, this is just my jam. And like I said again, I left spots open for the legendary cards that I might get someday, but man, those prices are insane. I think they're pushing like 200, 250. So Bronson's not going to get in just yet. But man, just really happy to collect something like this. Well, that ends it for this video. I know it's been long and a little bit, just more chill than my other videos, but just wanted to show you what I do with set collecting. Again, I really love set collecting. I don't really see it as an investing type deal. I see it as more of a when I'm like 60 or 70 years old and I want to reminisce and I want to think back about, the game and just enjoy what I have, man. This is going to be what I'm going to turn to. Like just having a booklet with all the artwork, because that's all that you're going to care about later on in life is the artwork and just the collectability aspect of it. And I think that Flesh and Blood is a insanely new game. So like the collectors still haven't entered the scene for this game. And it's going to trickle over a period of time, but I just want to do this early because, in 20, 30 years, this is going to be a really special thing to have and it's going to be cool to look back on. Well, thanks for watching and have a good one, guys.